a day, right? When things work right the first time.
Well, we think so until somebody says, we can't hear you.
You're too quiet. You're too quiet. We have to project our voices. Hey, everyone. It's Matt. It's Erin, who, let it be known,
won last week.
No, wasn't talking about
Oh,
that.
okay.
You got regular instead of decaf, and there was much joy.
That's true. I was afraid I accidentally made myself decaf, so I went and dug it out of the trash can and checked the pod just a few minutes ago, just to know for sure that I'm running on caffeine here.
Silver, Sean, hello. Good Wednesday to you. Can you hear us okay? Are we quiet like normal? We're trying to, like, these new microphones, we're just kind of like, we're getting used to them still. Okay, they're wonderful because we have, like, you actually can hear our voices. You should be able to hear our voices here instead of us sharing a microphone like we have done in the past. And Erin's
loud enough for it,
and I'm not so loud. But you're fine on my end. I love that.
Excellent.
I love that.
And how's the chat today?
It seems to be on.
Okay.
It seems to be right on.
Last week we had a really delayed chat and we had to rearrange some things so that we could actually see what y'all were saying.
Whobody knows.
Whobody knows.
Wait, this is like...
Type something, we'll read it in real time.
Real time typing.
How long it takes.
Yes, 1,000, 2, 1. No. We're in a new office. This is the LTN office.
It's snowy out.
It's snowy out.
Okay, was that real time? Tell me, was that real time?
In New Mexico? Okay.
It snows there actually more often than
I'm
you
actually
would
jealous.
think.
I'm jealous. Is what
No,
I
I'm not.
I am.
Because it's 71 degrees and sunny here today.
It's pretty wonderful.
You guys, this is a real sacrifice for me to be indoors with the windows closed. It's 71 degrees outside.
Yep.
What are we
I feel like
this?
it's killing my back. Are you shoveling it? I'm just kidding. Don't shovel it.
Don't
Stay
shovel
inside.
it.
Well, it is really nice here, and it's going to be nice for the next few days here, but I won't be around.
No, you'll be in an even nicer location.
Yeah, I'm taking Ezra, our second son, to Florida. We're going to the Everglades, and let me tell you, I'm a little, like...
Excited?
I'm very excited. I'll say I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous because we booked an Everglade kayaking trip. And it's through a mangrove swamp, right? Mangrove swamp, which sounds super cool, but I also know, like...
What? The alligators?
Medulla oblongata.
No, that's not how you say it. Medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata.
Yeah.
My mama says that the reason those alligators are so mad because they got so many teeth.
Because they have so many teeth?
Is
that what he says in
something like that.
Waterboy? Is that what it is?
No, it's Waterboy.
Waterboy, it's Waterboy.
This is not
Yeah, will you
down.
fix the chat isn't scrolling?
Not scrolling.
Well,
Is it over there? No.
I feel like you're gonna be fine. They take people out in kayaks all the time. And at first he thought that I just rented him kayaks and I was going to let him and Ezra go explore the wilderness of alligators and get lost in a mangrove swamp by themselves. No. He has a guide. You've got a tour guide that's gonna help make sure that you don't pet the gators.
Pet the gators.
Yeah. They don't want anything to do with you and your brightly colored kayaks and your large group of paddlers.
Look, in real life, obviously real life, I've never been near an alligator except
I'm sorry, why'd you say in real life though? Like in
video
not
games
your
I
real
have.
life you
In video games I have been. They've been very close. I've actually wrestled and probably killed some.
Okay.
Yes, I have in that game with the shark.
Yeah, what was that game?
Whatever, I can't think of the name right now, but it was a fun game.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot of fun. It's a shark RPG. But in real life, I've been maybe... Oh, I take it back. We went to Louisiana that one time.
Right.
We had to hold the alligator.
We did get to hold an alligator.
But it was like...
It was a baby and its mouth was taped shut. And
I wasn't worried about that.
Probably was cruelty to animals.
In real life, crocodiles and alligators don't have tape over their mouths, so...
I mean, in real life, that one did. You mean
in
the
life,
swamp.
In the swamp life.
In the swamp life, alligators just want to bite you.
Well.
You're going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Maybe they'll bite my hand off so I don't have to get surgery on it.
No, yeah, I think the worst case scenario is you can't actually paddle and Ezra has to tow you the whole time.
No, I could probably do
one-armed paddle, you'll just go in circles.
No, you gotta go back and forth like this. So, my brace is over there. And I took my brace off to go to the bathroom.
You look like you're healed.
I'm not healed. My hand still, it twists, it bends. Like I've actually, like it's not as stiff the past couple of days, which I love. Maybe it's the rain coming in, like the rain. My surgery, so Ezra and I go to Florida for a few days. We're doing the Everglades. We're also driving down to Key West because we're close enough. We may as well.
Because why not? Yeah.
So we take all of our kids on their 13th birthday year on a trip.
Normally, it's like driving distance and camping, right?
Yeah.
But we have one child with the audacity to be born in a Midwestern winter, so you can't really drive and camp as easily.
So we're using some flight vouchers that we were given and free Airbnb we were given, and we're just gonna go enjoy this one. I was gonna say that I feel like every time, and I know I travel a lot, I get this. Every time I travel, the weather here is either the nicest it's been in a very long time, or it snows a ton. And I like both of those. Like really nice weather, not too hot. I really like snow.
It's because it's God's gift to me, being left behind and not getting to travel fun places.
This isn't rolling
God
down.
allows me to get the good weather when you're gone.
Hold on, just disregard everything.
I'm disregarding everything.
It's just like...
Chat's just a problem in general, you guys.
Can you see it?
I can see it, but not the bottom of it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah. Only alligators in America.
No,
there's no crocodiles in America?
There are crocodiles in Florida, I thought. I was
alligators in Florida is what he's saying.
I'm sorry.
And then crocodiles.
Only alligators in America unless in a zoo.
Right. So the alligators would be the ones in Florida, and crocodiles.
I think they're both. They're both in Florida. It's the only place in...
I have no idea.
Hello. It's crazy.
Older Matt?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, he's a week older than last you saw him.
That's true. Well, maybe you're comparing me to Radio Matt, because I am the older Matt.
Oh, that's true.
I'm the oldest LTN
that's
guy.
True. Older Matt and Radio Matt.
There you go.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
I'm Matt Prime, because I'm the first Matt.
Listen, I'm
also
only
older Matt's
4
fine,
days
too.
younger than Matt, so when you call him older Matt, I guess I'm older Erin.
Middle-aged Erin.
Middle-aged Erin.
It's fine. I don't care. I don't really care about getting old now. I used to care a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't care.
Sean, I promise that
What?
there are alligators and crocodiles in Florida. It's the only state.
Let me just Google it, all right?
phone's over.
Unaging Erin, that's a
That's
lie.
better. There
That's a
it
big
is.
old lie.
She looks the same.
That's okay though. It's all right to age, you guys.
I think you're right. I don't know.
That's just life.
Honestly, this is the second time.
You just Googled it? Okay, so there are crocodiles?
Okay. This is only the second time I've ever been to Florida, and the first time was just a few months ago, and I only went to the very, tip
He
top.
went to the world's best Floridian city.
It was the weirdest one. It's so weird. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, South Florida is the northern end of their range, and you will be on extreme southern Florida because you are going to the most southern point of the entire contiguous U.S.
Contiguous.
The continental U.S. Yes. Yeah.
Either way, if you all could call your alligator and crocodile friends and just tell them to clear out for just a bit or stay far away. I don't mind seeing you from afar. It's totally fine. I just don't know what to expect besides swampy water and alligators and crocodiles.
A lot of humidity. When I'm
Bugs.
in Florida, my hair looks like this.
Well, I'm gonna put a lot of gel in my hair.
Absolutely giant poofs of frizz.
Mine will do the same thing because of curly hair. And that's why I put a lot of gel in it.
And brought a hat.
And brought a hat.
Yeah.
I actually did my hair today, so.
I braid my hair every time I go to Florida
Me too.
because it's just, braid it. Let's just do it. Let's just braid it before you leave.
Remember when my beard was long enough to braid?
Only briefly.
Yeah, it was I braided it into the Viking thing.
Oh, just over here getting texts. Oh, S2 announcement.
Yeah, S2's our kids' church
Youth
students.
group.
Youth group.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't actually know how to silence this. Thank you. Thank you. It's perfect. Do you know where I learned the phrase, the contiguous U.S.? Isn't that the word for it?
It is a word for it.
Okay. Do you know where I learned that?
5th grade?
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Because if you won on Carmen Sandiego.
You won on Carmen Sandiego?
What, me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
If you, the generic you, if you won on do you think that I would have never told you that if I was on Carmen Sandiego?
I thought you
You
meant
think
the
we
video
would be
game.
together
No,
for 20
the
years
video
before I
game.
mentioned
The
it?
video game.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, if you won
Oh, you're
on
talking
the
about the show.
real
Okay.
Carmen Sandiego,
In real IRL, yeah, in real life.
you would win a trip to anywhere in the contiguous United States. And I feel like they used that word.
They probably did.
Yeah.
You were watching that, and I was watching Double Dare.
I was watching it. I really liked
No,
it.
that game was hard. Carmen
I've got a
Sandiego.
lot of things to Google
For those
here,
of
you
you
guys.
old enough
Just
to,
hold on
to
while I
know
Google that.
and remember Carmen Sandiego, not the new Netflix one that came out not long ago, but it was a show back when we were younger, and also like a computer game. And it was very hard. And I mean, I get it. I was a kid, but it was.
So you need to play it again as an adult.
I probably do. Like,
just see.
Stream that and see how I do. Let's do it now.
That'd be perfect.
Wrap this thing up. Did you know alligators are the best proportioned reptile?
Proportioned?
They are.
I mean, compared to who? Like, I don't want to body shame other reptiles. What?
I had a video game on Xbox that was Carmen Sandiego. See, it may have been just as hard. Back when I was a kid, we had Carmen Sandiego. We had that like math digging game.
Math digging.
Like
no,
yeah, like
I don't
it was
know
like
that.
angles. You were doing like angles and like math. It was.
I was
a
only
school
playing
game.
Tomb Raider or whatever that is. That
It
tomb.
was- that is
it
not-
was not Tomb Raider.
that is not Tomb
I know,
Raider.
but it was like the tomb one with a. Like starts out with like a pyramid, and you have to.
It
get
is like an
inside
overview of it. Like, think Atari. Think like old video games.
yeah.
Like very old video games.
Yeah,
not,
it was great.
Not Tomb Raider. Not Lara Croft.
Whatever. But it was something like that, where you're raiding a tomb and you're having to get into different levels of a tomb. Yeah.
Prehistoric? Oh, they are prehistoric? Yeah, they are prehistoric. I played Carmen Sandiego back in elementary school. Fun times. I tried to play it, and I really liked the idea of playing it. I wanted to find her. And sometimes I found her henchmen. I don't know if that's like, I'm not sure if that's just like, you went to the wrong place, but you found a henchman. Good job,
I think it's just a plot point. I think
Oh,
it's just,
really? So I had to keep playing. I only had like 20 minutes to play the game anyway, so it was.
I played it occasionally, but mostly I watched the show. And they would have contestants that had to answer questions about
like
geography.
on PBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about. We're not playing. The game we're playing is not Carmen Sandiego today. Today we are playing Starship Captains. What we should have been talking is about
Very
Star
similar.
Trek.
Why?
It's not. It's a distinctive license that's not Star
It is
Trek.
not Star Trek.
But you may get the feeling.
But also, I mean, look at the box. There's red shirts and yellow shirts.
You can kind of see it.
There's like, yeah, you can see those. Yeah, it definitely looks reminiscent of.
There we go. Okay.
Reminiscent of my
Never
favorite
played the game.
show growing up.
Oh, never played the game, but the show was dope. You're talking
Yeah,
about
the
Carmen
show
Sandiego.
was dope.
What?
was great.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think I don't think I ever watched it because I was never interested in it. I thought that was a nerd show, and I mean that in
Well,
like.
here we are.
I was a different person back then. Obviously,
You
I was a
didn't
lot
like
smaller.
questions about
No,
geography?
I didn't like. I like them now. I did not like them then.
There's a
because-
lot of things you like now that you didn't like then.
Because I thought that we had the game in school. That it was an educational game. It was an educational show, and I
You didn't like anything you did in
I
school?
had all my schooling at school, and I left all my play at home,
Okay. Sure.
or something like that.
Well, I enjoyed it, and I was homeschooled, so there was no
There
separation
you go.
between
Well-
school and home.
Erin also watched. One of her only other shows to watch was Star Trek and Little House on the Prairie. So
Star Trek. Okay, we were allowed to choose one show a day that we both agreed to watch. Me and my sister.
okay.
First, it was Mr. Rogers.
Obviously, great choice.
Yeah, and then it was Little House on the Prairie,
Okay. Yeah.
and then it was the old Batman and Robin.
yeah.
Yes. Saw all of those except the Giant Clam episode.
Oh, like you talking like the '60s one?
Yeah. It used to air in the afternoons. And then it was Star Trek.
The Next
Also, we
Generation?
went through a real Dr. Quinn medicine woman phase. We really liked that one. Yeah, The Next Generation. Yeah. I mean, I watched the old ones, but The Next Generation was really my jam. And then I watched some of the other ones that came out afterwards, but it was never the same as The Next Generation for me.
I'm
was
realizing
my
some
favorite.
things I forgot to set up in the game here. There we go. Much better.
Oh, thank you.
We watched a lot of cartoons. Growing up, it was like Scooby-Doo and we watched like Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers.
I don't think you have to tell me that you watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Well, as I grew
way
up,
too often.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, well, obviously that one. That's the one we had on VHS.
Okay.
But as I got older, it was like X-Men, the animated series, Batman and Robin, the animated series. Yeah, Batman the animated series.
I didn't watch a lot of animated stuff. I did watch Saturday morning cartoons. Like, that was the one time we were just allowed to get up and just watch whatever we wanted to watch.
Let your parents sleep in.
Until my parents woke
roll
up.
out of bed.
So like when you hear the steps coming down the stairs on Saturday mornings, you're like, no!
No, what? 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
Yep, I remember.
So hey, today, like I said, we're playing Starship Captains. It's from CGE. I got a chance to play this a few weeks ago at a game night we did, and I know that we have a group going to Tantrum Con here. 32 months.
Ooh, 32 months.
Chad,
That has to be the most, right?
I'm not sure. It's probably 32 is probably the max you can have right now.
Speaking of Chad, we have so many things to mail
Chad,
you.
leave me alone. No, I'm taking him to PAX East.
I know. So many things. Though.
I'm gonna hand deliver the things to you. Anyway,
we have a trophy here you haven't received yet.
You maybe received it. We'll see. It was a surprise.
What? No, it wasn't.
Did we tell him?
Yeah, didn't we announce it?
No, I don't know.
Oh, ignore that.
Surprise. Anyways, we played this a few weeks ago at a game night. Luke picked it up. He's gonna be taking it to, I'm not sure he's taking it to Tantrum Con or just teaching it. I know we're teaching it there, so we want to make sure we had a chance to learn it before they went. Yeah, thank you, Chad. You get it. He'd rather have his game anyhow, so you can't ignore my questions.
What?
Is Matt going through his flock of seagulls phase?
Yes.
Chad,
Yes.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was trying to grow all of my hairs out, not just the top. But then we got closer to like LTN Con, and Bubba and Erin were getting staff photos like, you have to cut your hair, and I was like, I don't want to.
It just looked like a mess.
I don't want to.
It was a mess. Here's what you're gonna do. If you're gonna grow all your hair out, you probably need to cut off the top.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. See, I'm just trying to push it back now. See.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I've got a chance to play this a few weeks ago, and I will say it is my favorite CGE game.
I really like it a lot.
I do
Here's
as well.
Here's how I know that I like a game. We were talking about how do you know, like, what's the moment that you know you like a game?
Yeah, you asked me this last night, and I
Right.
didn't have an answer.
For me, well, I had an answer for you
Yeah.
because I always have an answer
Sure.
for you. For me, it's when I'm excited about the next turn I can play. Like when I'm like, oh, next time I'm going to do this thing or gain this stuff or whatever. That like
You're dreaming about it.
because because there's some games that I play them and I'm like, that was fine, but I could have walked away at any point and I would have been fine. If I hadn't finished it, I would have been fine. But then other games that I really like, I'm excited about taking my next turn. Like, that's how I know I like a game. For you, my answer for you is when you walk away and you keep thinking about it. Because sometimes you tell me,
Oh, yeah.
has Lane been thinking about that game?
Yeah,
you know, like
planning,
you're just laying there at
thinking,
night thinking
wondering
about
when
it.
the next time I can play is.
Right. That's how you know you like it.
That's how it is. Sean said, how about those educational PC games from years past? Math Blaster, that's actually one I was thinking about. Math Blaster.
Oh, okay.
Treasure Mountain, I think that's the one. Is that the one you're talking about? Erin's talking about like the one that's like you're in a pyramid.
We've looked it up before. We found
and
it.
you played it, it's bad. Oregon Trail, loved that game. Obviously, it's still so classic. Or Freddy the Fish.
No, I don't know Freddy the Fish.
No. Freddy the Fish.
You guys are making me Google so
Is that
many
the
things
one
right
where
now.
if you get too close to the surface, you're trying to eat the bigger fish, but if you get too close to the surface, the osprey will come down and grab you?
We're gonna find out.
Number Munchers, yes, that one
Here
too,
it is.
Chad.
Wait,
I'm gonna need a better picture, please.
that right there. That's not a good enough picture for
I
you.
want game pictures.
Okay, little images here.
Bubba,
Here.
it's fine.
Here. How's that? Is that what you're thinking of?
Not the game I played. no.
Not the game you
Not
played.
the game
I never played that game either.
Clue
Okay.
Finders was another one. There you go. Bubba, I'll get a haircut someday. Actually, I'll probably cut the sides before you and I go to Florida in a couple weeks here. Or, okay, when I say I'll cut the sides, Erin will cut the sides.
This haircut does not go well with polos.
Oh, I'm gonna get a face tattoo when I'm down there. No, I'm just kidding.
You can get a face tattoo with Ezra. You and Ezra can do matching father-son tattoos.
Okay. What would I get? Oh, I'll get the Triforce.
Last time I went to
right
Florida
below my eye.
on a whim Jen got a tattoo on a whim down there.
What if I came back with a tattoo?
I just would only be upset at the money you spent,
Okay,
not the
that's
tattoo
fair.
itself.
Hey, anyways, exclamation point Matt in the chat. A tribal face tattoo. It actually looks more like a mask. We're not here to talk about Florida or face tattoos or
I mean, we are.
hair usually.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not bad. I'm fine. Oh, actually, don't do that one.
What is that? That is bad at technology.
Yeah, I'm sure I am. Yeah. That's so old. I actually want to watch that now. Hey, we're going to go to the game. Hopefully that worked. It looks like it did. Cool. All right. Hopefully you all can see that. It's kind of dark on my screen. Let's see here.
Well,
yeah,
we are at a really bad angle.
We have like a little
that.
screen right here that it's kind of bent, so it looks more dark than it is.
It's a bad angle.
But if I kind of sit up a little bit, okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, back on track. No more haircut talk.
Oh my
no more
gosh,
Florida.
we're so distracted.
No more medulla
Because last week
oblongata.
I was not even
No,
here.
Erin, if you watched last week, or you can go back and watch the VOD.
Don't.
Erin, we should not have played that day.
I was so sick,
very
you guys.
sick.
I did not feel well.
We just powered through. I
We
powered
did.
through. Erin powered through too, I guess. So she was here. Good, great.
But I was like a I don't know, wet blanket. It was bad.
Typical
It's
Erin.
fine. I love you guys and I love playing games.
Can I I'm not going to be on the free play podcast this week. Can we just go back here real fast? Because we're going to be gone. I'm not no Beard Bros tomorrow. No,
Okay.
I won't be on the free play on Friday. But I just
Okay.
want to talk about this, and we can bring it back up later, Bubba.
Okay. What?
We got the new Hogwarts Legacy game. Okay.
Yes.
In all of my life, this does not have to do with tabletop games. All of my life, knowing of Harry Potter, and doing their quizzes, like if the official ones,
Oh my gosh, you
the
guys.
official ones, the unofficial ones.
I'm actually sad you won't be here for
just-
the free play because I feel
This
like
is maybe I'll record a video or we can clip this later. Okay. All of my life as a Harry Potter fan, okay, taking the quizzes on Pottermore, doing the unofficial quizzes, every time, and I mean it when I say it, every time I've done the quiz, I was Gryffindor.
every time.
Every time, for years. And people will be like, oh no, you're not Gryffindor, you gotta be Ravenclaw or something. I'm like, no, I know
I
what
don't
I
think
am.
they ever said Ravenclaw. I think they said Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. And I said, get out of here, please. Anyways, so we get this game, and when you boot the game up, it says, hey, link some Harry Potter website to your account and get free stuff. And you can also link the WB website and get more free stuff. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll do that. And it was like, I thought I had an account already, or I just don't remember my password, whatever. So I just started a new one, no problem. Just wanted to get the free stuff, didn't care. All right?
But when you start a new one, you have to retake the quiz.
Exactly. So, taking the quiz, answering like I normally do.
Totally normal.
Totally normal. Get to the very end, and it's like wise, witty, other smart word. You must
That's how
be
you know
Ravenclaw.
you don't actually belong there
And
if
I
you
was
have to say other smart
oh,
word.
no, you don't.
He was.
Oh no,
he
you
was
don't.
mad.
I was really mad. And I was like, I'm not. I am not. And I will not. And Erin's like, well, you've grown up. You've
I
matured
was
a
like,
whole
maybe
lot.
you just
No.
have grown. Maybe
No,
you're
I haven't.
older and wiser now.
No, I haven't. I answered the same way. So I was like, I'm retaking it. I'm going to figure out how to retake it.
How many times did you retake it?
5. 5 times.
But then we found out that it will let you retake the quiz, but it will keep giving the same response, right?
5 times. The first few times you can retake it and get something else. Then eventually it's like, we're locking you in here. This is it.
Yeah.
5 times. Every time I got Ravenclaw.
You guys, he was so
Every time.
intense about his frustration. He was so upset about this. We had a little girl over visiting,
Yeah,
hanging
one of
out with
our
June.
daughter's friends. No, it was Margot. Margot's friend.
No,
It was,
wasn't it Luna?
no, it was Rosalie.
Oh, Rosalie was
Yeah.
over. That's right. Okay,
Thanks,
so
Outlook.
anyways, she's sitting in the kitchen with us, and Matt just keeps coming in and being like, "Are you kidding me? I've always been Gryffindor.
Like,
this is ridiculous. This
Typical
is ridiculous.
Ravenclaw.
Ridiculous."
Typical Ravenclaw.
Like,
all right?
and I had to be like,
Oh
Rosalie,
my gosh.
Rosalie doesn't know you. Like, she doesn't know that you're not actually
It's true, Bubba. Very
angry
true.
and mean. You need to tone it down for Rosalie's sake. Yeah. It was, you were a little over the top that day.
I let it go, okay? Because when you get in the game,
my
you can
gosh.
choose whatever house you want. I just didn't want to be
Yeah.
labeled a Ravenclaw, okay?
Bubba has
You're
a good
not wrong.
point.
You're
This
not
is
wrong.
the same guy who hates personality profile tests.
Yeah, well, there you go. One more thing. We're going to jump into this game, I promise. The thing that really bothered me the most about the test
a lot.
is do a couple things, but the two main things, it's like,
He did change
trees-
the answers. Shawnee changed the
trees-
answers.
trees or water? And I was like, trees or water? Who cares? And then at the end of the test, it's like, left or right? And I'm like, how does this have to do with anything? Left
Yeah.
or right what? Oh, man.
That's why he hates profiles and
Don't
personality
even.
tests. Because he wants to be the one to label himself. Y'all don't get to label him. Yeah.
My nose is dripping.
It was a little ridiculous. And then he even gave it to Avon and had Avon try to answer. Because Avon was like, I can always tell which answers are going to be Gryffindor answers and which answers are going to be Ravenclaw answers. And Matt was like, fine, you do it then. And so Avon took the test for Matt, trying to choose the most Gryffindor's answers
still
he
Ravenclaw.
could. Still Ravenclaw. Yeah. I mean, it was an ordeal, you guys. I don't think Rosalie's ever coming back to our house. That was it. She's done.
That's it. I should have linked it to a BuzzFeed feed survey. That would have been really better. Hey, let's play a game finally. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that you all felt my pain on that. Okay. And Bubba's right. I don't like personality tests. I don't like any of them.
Yeah.
So
Is
take
the
it for what you
game
want.
good for someone who couldn't get into the books and thought the movies were okay?
Well, I will say number
you
one,
listened to
the
the
movies are
books?
not good.
Yeah,
It's a
the
hot take.
movies are not good.
If you
but
like the books.
they're only good for like the nostalgia and the excitement of seeing it turned
Yeah.
into real life. But try listening to the books. I'm a real big fan of you getting into those books. But if you can't, I feel like it'd still be good. I think you'd still have fun, right?
I think so.
Do you think it would be a good game even if you can't get into the books?
Yeah, it's very, very open world. I
Yeah.
mean, I just watched a couple of videos, Chad.
Yeah.
Check it out. What Disney princess am I? Probably Ariel. I don't know. No idea.
Yeah. Do either of us want backseat gaming? No.
Did I?
Do you mean spoilers? Like you want to tell him
No,
about something?
hold on. Backseat gaming, like, did I do something wrong here? Because if that's the case, please tell
Then
me.
yes, absolutely tell us.
If that's not the case, then I don't care.
Yeah.
I have zero. You can do it because it's helpful sometimes.
Right. If we play something wrong, we always prefer to know.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't able to read those books. I did the audiobooks. Just did the normal audiobooks with the free Audible. One of those I get dramatic and have music.
Right.
Oh yeah, the
Dramatized?
Dramatized. That's what I was looking for.
We like the audiobook ones, so the guy that reads them has just such a fun voice.
He does. He does.
But personally, I prefer to read them myself out loud to our children. And it's really fun. The hardest parts are the ones where Hagrid talks a lot, because me doing a Hagrid voice, I lose my voice doing it.
Oh, Sean, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, what move to take or not.
It might be delayed. You can tell me, but I might not listen.
That's true. Yeah, don't tell him, tell me.
Yeah, you can tell Erin. That's fine. Erin wants to win. I beat her last night by 4 points. So.
That's true.
I
Actually, don't care if I win.
No, I don't really care if I win either. You can say whatever you want. Maybe just the delay might not work
Right.
out. So, hey, I said Starship captains from Peter B. Hofgaard in CGE. So, let's explain it.
Okay,
Let's jump into
let's.
So we are explorers. It might look a little reminiscent to something like a Star Trek, but it's
Right.
definitely distinct properties. They're nowhere near the same. So we're gonna have a crew on our ship, and each crew has its own special ability, we'll say. It's something they're really good at. We have our piloting type character. Let me see this here, the red. How high do I need to be? There you go. So each of these characters are going to be good at a certain type of room. And you can see, hey, they're color coordinated there. Look at that. So if I play my red person, I'm going to be able to move my ship on the board 2 spaces. So I move a room.
1 or 2.
1 or 2, correct. So let's just say I just move there. Then I would slide my guy right there down. Everyone who's down in this area, this is like the ready room down this bit. You can't see it. There you go. Down this bit here is the ready room. So these are all available figures. I'm going to go ahead and tip them down so you can kind of see them. Is that better?
Perfect, it's perfect.
Yeah, it looks so good. And after we go, Erin and I go back and forth, placing our characters up here, and we'll talk about what the rest of them do here in a bit. they'll all slide down into the ready. We'll slide down all of our figures except 3 that will stay in this spot right here. And they will be available on the next turn, or there's ways to get them out of that little, we'll call it purgatory, middle room.
Okay, sure,
Yeah,
purgatory,
sure.
that's
They can't
perfect.
do anything, so.
It's perfect.
Blame the sorting hat. I always do. I really tried. So the reds help you move your ship 1 or 2 spaces. The yellow, these are ensigns. All of these are ensigns. The yellow, and each of these figures, I'm gonna try to get up real close.
They're like
here.
Wesley Crusher.
Yeah,
if you will.
Sure. They're all a little bit different in their design as well. We have cone heads. You remember, from that movie, the cone heads.
To be real, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, really? Well,
Why did I not notice details like that?
It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
So the yellow ensign, you place the yellow ensign up here and the track, and the yellow ensign is going to allow you to. They're going to go into the firing torpedoes. What do you shoot in Star Trek? Photon torpedoes.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
There
They're
you
going to shoot Tofon Fortitos because
Because it isn't Star Trek. Oh
yeah,
my
classic
gosh,
Conehead.
I love it so much.
So you place them there, and you just shoot these pirates that are in your path. Now, when you shoot a pirate, you can kind of see them here.
Such a classic, Coneheads. Yeah, I
That movie is
never
very.
watched
Oh, really?
it.
Well, let's put it on our
Yeah,
list.
okay.
Are there 2 Conehead movies, or am I just thinking like Coneheads and then the Saturday Night Live skits?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So the Conehead and the other yellow ensign are going to be able to shoot these pirates down, and when you shoot a pirate, you're going to get just one. Okay, you're going to be able to get. Well, first you'll take a damage to your ship. See, I believe there are 2. Okay, well,
Google it for us,
Yeah,
y'all.
Google it up. Google it up.
Fight it out.
You'll take a damage, which you'll put into your ship or your cargo tech area here, which is going to start blocking some spaces. Because after you shoot the pirate, you get whatever's on its back. In this case, you get a cargo and a metal, and you put these in the back of your ship here.
And skulls are actually good. You get points for
Skulls are
skulls
good.
in the end of the game.
Because you want to shoot all the pirates, I guess.
You want to shoot the pirates.
Yep.
That's right.
So that was what your yellow conehead or other ensign does. Now the blue, this guy's just saluting. He's pretty normal, just happy about being a part of the crew. If you place them there, you'll be able to choose one of these tech cards at the bottom, and these are typically going to give you a little bit of a bonus.
I should read those.
Yeah, go ahead and read those. Some bonuses, like either end game bonuses or if you do this, then this type bonuses, actions. Some of these actually add an extra room, like this yellow one right here. So you'll be able to use your yellow figure in order to target pirates. And this one allows you to ignore the damage you normally would get from pirates. So the tech goes there. You can choose one of these. You add it to your row down here, and you can see right now we both have 4 damage. That's the way we start. There are some symbols on the sides of each of these. You can see there's a gear and a metal. If I'm able to match these up down here on my board, like in this case, I put the 2 wrenches together. That allows me to repair my ship as an instant bonus. So you want to be looking at that. You want to try to match those. It's not required to match those.
Right.
It's
You can
good.
put them wherever you want.
Good if you can. If not, no problem. So that's the blue. The last one is the cadet. Now cadet would be a little more like Wesley Crusher or
But he's an
Crustley
ensign
Wesley.
at a certain. Right.
I guess you're right.
Ensign Wesley.
This is more like
That's like Wesley when he wasn't yet an ensign,
Right,
and Captain Picard was just allowing him to be on board the bridge.
Oh, the Tofon Fortitos.
I know,
It sounds like something you put in the oven and eat. Hey, can you cook up some of those Tofon Fortitos, please? It sounds so good right now.
Oh my gosh! Yes. Oh.
All right. So the cadet can't do a whole lot. Like they're new to the ship. They can't do a ton. But what they can do is when you place them there, they can repair the ship. So you're able to take either your damage off here or from down here to give you more room because you're going to be carrying cargo. You're going to be collecting skulls from pirates. That's what they can do. Now, what I didn't mention is all the other 3, the red, the yellow, and the blue ensigns, they can either do their rooms action, which matches their color, or they can repair the ship as well.
Right.
So they're multifaceted. They're like, oh, I fixed this ship 100 times. I know exactly. I know the ship like the back of my hand or whatever.
That's my favorite line
Bromben,
from any Star Trek movie.
like the back of my hand?
Yes. Do you not remember that?
No.
He says, I know this ship like the back of my hand, and then he runs into something. Like smacks his head on something. It's just really funny.
No, I don't know that one.
Okay, well, there you go.
Brombin, I'm sorry. It is a ton of fun. Now, we're gonna jump in here in just a second, and we'll start playing. I think my only thing I will say about the game, besides I think it is so fun. Like I said, it's my favorite CGE game. CGE game is that when you go to play it, I honestly would just take the time before you're having people over, or get there a little early for wherever you're going to play said game, to have time to set it up, because there's a lot to set up. There's a whole lot to set up. You can't even see down here, because I couldn't fit them all in there. There's these bins of items. There are more of these ensigns than are actually on the table. You can't really see these. We haven't talked about these very well, but they're also part of the game. We have these tracks that we're trying to gain the favor in of each of these factions, and it'll give us victory points at the end of the game. There's the Federation, what do they call them? The higher ups of where we are. We're trying to impress them. There's the Tin Can. They used to be
the Borg.
Yeah, more like the Borg. They used to be more of a prominent.
The Gorb.
Gorb. And then the Pirates, which they're not super helpful, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So take the time to get there a little early and set the game up. You'll be happy that you did. Or, what would probably have helped, and this is not a dig on you because I know you're doing a billion things.
Oh, no.
Is if you had another person to help you.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Yeah, to help
My
you
favorite part about this game is just walking in, sitting down, and playing it. It's great.
Having a seat. Okay, I see, Otter, I agree. I think Twilight does take a longer time, but when Erin came in, I was like, I think it hit me. I think this takes as much setup as Frosthaven does for me. There's pieces going everywhere, and you have bags that you're opening and getting into. It's organized in bags, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But it's just being able to make sure you find the right bags and get the right stuff out of all the bags. And maybe it just needs to be organized a little bit better.
Can I say an unpopular opinion?
Yes, you may.
I prefer bags for organization over trays and boxes.
That's fine by me.
Just easier for me.
I like
Just grab
trays.
a bag, stuff things in it, instead of be like, wait, which spot does this go in? Which direction does it go?
Well, that's
and
fine.
that is very unpopular opinion. I know that the trays are awesome and people pay more money for them, but that is not how my
Get out.
brain works.
No,
So,
that's fine, because for me, that is a
No,
very unpopular
I know,
opinion.
very unpopular.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
me, if I have the tray, setting up will be shorter than this.
Yeah.
Teardown will be maybe a little bit longer, but it's going to balance it out probably in the end of the day. Maybe just mentally I'm like,
Maybe. I just like grabbing a bag and stuffing it all in, and I am not super big on organization, so that's probably why. But that's just how I am.
yeah, I would say this game is not complex.
No, yeah.
Which we love, especially if we're trying to play a game. We played last night, and normally when we play a game in the evening, we're both just the day is long, and we're like. But last night, I feel like
it was
we
fun.
both
We really enjoyed it.
So, okay, let's jump in and play, and we'll kind of explain a little bit more as we go along. I haven't talked about the androids yet, and we'll talk about that because we're going to be taking our ship. We're going to be playing over 4 rounds. This is important stuff new, just to know. Playing over 4 rounds, we get victory points in several different ways by completing missions, and we'll talk about what that looks like when we actually go to complete one. We get them by having the highest on the tracks. Well, whatever level you are on these tracks, you get that many victory points. There are these Omega cards right here that there are only 3. They're kind of like end game bonuses, end game points. You get a victory point for every upgraded ensign, and we'll talk about how to do that here in a bit. Any android, which I'll just show you these androids, and then any of the pirate skulls that you have. Androids you can pick up, and they can act as any ensign on a mission, but
only once.
But only once, and they can't activate any of the rooms that like the other ones can. And you get a half point for every medal you've gotten in cargo, and then a minus victory point for every damage on your ship. Cool. Did I miss anything? Just ask questions along the way. We'll make sure we fill you in, and we'll rock and roll. Let me just kind of think about what I want to do here.
I'm sorry, you're first player. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and use my red commander. commander? No, he's not commander. Ensign. Put him through, and he's going to be able to move twice. So I'm going to move down here to this ancient puzzle. Now, when you move to a location that has one of these cards on it, Erin, or whoever else you're playing with, will not be able to come in and sweep in and do the mission ahead of you. Once you're at a location, you're kind of locked in, unless you leave. If you leave, then it's open for anyone. Now, when I move there, I also do not take this and put it where it's supposed to go to start the mission. I wait until I actually work
start the mission.
on the mission.
Yeah.
So
show us the upgrade cards or tell them, please.
Oh, great one. You're talking about these ones? The tech cards? Okay, so the first one, anytime you gain one of these are for the factions, you instead can use it for a different faction. And these these up arrows are just to be able to move up over here. So if I had gotten a purple one from a mission, like in this case, this one down here would give me 3 in the tin can one. Instead, I could use it for this one as well. For promoting, on your turn, you can use you can use 3 of these medals to promote one of your figures that are in your ready zone, and that's these little rings right here. So you take the little ring, you put it over top, and this basically gives them a double action. They can do their ability twice, or they can do their ability and repair, or they can do their ability and then command someone that's already been used or is in the waiting area to come back into the ready zone, save them again. So this card says, after promoting to anyone, you get to move up in the purple track right here 1 time. Promoting the blue tech character is going to require 1 less, so instead of 3, it's only going to take 2 to do. Thanks for the follow, the black guy. And this one, it says any of the double, like anytime I put this down, I get a move action. Instead, I can move anywhere on the board. It has a little arrow with a round bit around it. This one I mentioned before, it's a yellow room. It's a yellow room you'll pick up and put at the end or at the bottom of your board. This counts as, instead of just having to shoot a pirate normally, you can shoot a pirate and you don't take the damage instead. And this one, these are the Omega ones that has the green top on it. This is going to be 2 victory points, just straight 2 victory points at the end of the game. This one's getting you an extra victory point for every pirate skull you have that you've defeated. And finally, at least for these, this is going to give you a victory point for every one of the tech bonuses you have put together.
You've matched.
You matched,
yeah.
Yep. And then we also have each of these tracks over here, which we're trying to move up on because you'll get victory points and you'll get
whatever this card is.
Well, there's bonuses along the way as well.
Right.
So you can read that one. I'm gonna.
So in this one, it says, around the planet with the highest face-up triangle tile, each route with no pirates gets 1.
The pirate ones aren't super great.
No, so we'll put pirates out there that we can fight.
Brombin, yes, it is the same people who made Codenames and Arnak.
Okay. Everyone who has the least damage gains a medal. Everyone else can repair 1 cargo slot.
Okay. Sean would like for you to know that the pirate one is a very good one.
That's what I
agree.
picked up the first time we played, actually.
And then this one is going to be a little bit different. I didn't actually lay this out.
During setup, 1 of those.
Alpha card. Alpha tech card.
One alpha tech card is placed here. Once this event occurs, everyone can start using the tech as though it were on their ship. So when you get there, I get that bonus too.
Yep. So we put that there.
I say that because you do the paths better than I do.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We get to training to blue doesn't require any medals. So I mentioned spending 3 medals in order to upgrade an ensign to a commander. You also can pay 1 medal in order to have the ensigns kind of switch positions. So a yellow could go to a blue, a red could go to a yellow. I guess if you wanted to, you could go down to a
gray.
Gray, what name? line.
I don't.
Too many
I'm
words.
really bad at remembering the official names of game pieces. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this
I
actually
fail.
is Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a reskin.
Oh my god.
It is a great game. It is a really great game. And hello, welcome.
Okay. Anyways, you took a turn.
I took a turn. I moved to the ancient puzzle. So I mentioned once I go there, Erin can and may go and hang out at that planet with me, but she can't.
I'm sorry. Are you pink?
No, I'm not pink. I'm green.
You specifically took the green so that you wouldn't keep stealing my pink this time.
Last night we played as orange and
gosh.
pink. I'm always yellow. I'm always yellow in games. Always.
There's some yellow on that guy.
Oh, I know. That's why I picked that
That's why
one.
you picked him. Okay.
Always yellow.
I'm gonna actually move my guy before I move that. Look at me standing up to intimidate.
It's working.
What?
It's working.
I'm gonna go there to the sentient slime or sentient, depending on how you pronounce it.
What did you say the first time?
Sentient.
Sentient.
Yes, we've had this conversation before. I've always said sentient, and you've always said sentient.
I think they mean different things.
No, they don't. It just depends on
If you're fancy
if
or
you're
not.
fancy
Well,
or not, I guess.
I say sleem.
Sentient. Yeah,
Sentient.
see,
Sentient.
that's how some people say it, but not everyone.
I say sentient slime.
I feel like,
Slime.
I'm Googling so much today, you guys.
We need someone over there fact checking us this whole time. You all can do it there. All right, Erin's taking her turn, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to do. I had the same Gryffindor shirt.
So sentient is how the Googles tell me to, but apparently sentient is British and sentient is American.
Yeah,
So y'all are fancy and British.
I'm not.
Okay.
Steve says, "What's in the bottom?" Are you talking about the board? These right here? Or are you talking about the bottom of her shirt? God save the king. That's right. Same word. Okay. Hey, I don't know. I'm be honest with you. I'm not a linguistic person.
Of my shirt?
We're waiting here. Of her shirt.
Oh, okay.
It
It says Gryffindor Quidditch. There you go. Got this at, what did I get this at? Like the Goodwill or something?
Goodwill for $1, yeah. Just watch some Star Trek. You'll hear it there a bit. Okay, there you go.
That's why I say sentient. Is that why? Because of Star Trek? Because, yes,
Oh.
I bet you it is. I bet you it is.
I don't know.
Okay, because Picard would say it. But I feel like Picard would have said it the British way. Anyways, that's
It
fine.
means. That's a great question. What I whenever I hear
Sentient? You know what that means?
Sentient.
Yes.
I always thought that meant like alive or like
Intelligent.
Intelligent. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do my very first mission. All right, and this is a way for you to get victory points. On the bottom of each of these cards, we're gonna do this ancient puzzle, enchant puzzle. And you can see there, it's gonna give me 4 victory points. Antient. It's gonna be four victory points. When I do this mission, it's showing me that I need a yellow and a blue ensign in order to do them, to get the bonuses. Now, I go with the bonuses from top to left to right, top to bottom, left to right, top to bottom, either way. So I'm gonna put this card right here. Now, I could do a yellow and a gray. That's fine, I'm still completing the mission. But I wouldn't get the blue bonus. But I
Want the blue bonus?
want the blue bonus.
All right.
Because why not?
Then do
so
it.
yellow and blue are sent off to this mission at this ancient puzzle. The yellow is going to let me move up 3 in the tin can board, and I am green. 1, 2, 3. I passed. I'm not sure you can see there. I passed a medal, so I pick up a medal, put it on my board, slide on through, and then the blue is going to give me a cargo. We didn't talk about cargo. I did a little bit. You pick them up, you get a random cargo that you'll flip over. On the back, it has 2 different colors: yellow, red, blue, red. And you can combine cargo, like two blue, to do the blue action, to do the blue room
Or
action.
save them, and
Or
2 of
save
them
them.
will be a victory point in the end
Or
of game.
you can use any 2 that don't match and do the gray ability. So that goes down here in my ship, right there. He slides on through. If I wanted to, I had the choice here. I could have gotten a cargo, or I could discard a cargo to move up 2 in any track. So then this comes off the board, it goes upside down. Those are 2 victory points. Erin,
I'm so proud
you're
of you.
up.
Okay.
You say, they say
I am doing
sentient.
the sentient slime.
Oh, stop.
What?
Put that back.
Oh, you didn't do your thing.
So this is something Erin and I kept forgetting last night.
Yeah.
After a mission is completed, you see these different triangles on the board. You go from the highest number that is orange, and you take that, you're gonna flip it and place it on the one that was just done, and then we replace the mission where that triangle came from. As soon as we get down to 1 and we flip the 1, it resets them all back there, and then the pirates attack, so more pirates will come out. So if you see us miss it, just yell at us, because we probably...
I mean, that's why these guys have like yellow bright triangles so that people like us don't miss them.
Right.
But we keep missing them anyways.
There are a couple space stations as well, here, and where we started, that have some bonuses that you'll be able to get on eventually. Right now, these two have bonuses, and we'll talk about those if someone goes there. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do the yellow guy and the blue guy. So the yellow guy makes me take 2 damages.
Yikes.
I know.
That's 6 points, though.
Yeah, it is 6 points. And
Steven, please start using it daily.
And also, it means I get to move up 4 spaces on whichever track I want to move up.
If you can reach it.
Stop. Let me see. I forget what that one is. Least damage gains. Everyone else can fix a cargo slot.
Thanks for that lurk, Chad. Chad, I'm looking forward to seeing you hopefully in a few weeks at PAX East.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna do this one.
I can move
for
you.
fun. No.
So
4.
You will get one medal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will indeed. And then the blue guy gains me 1 cargo.
And you get a blue and a yellow cargo. Yep. Excellent. And really, like, that is like we're almost through our very first round here.
Yep.
The game is going to go. It goes pretty quickly with 2 players. I found the first time I played it. Yeah, please do that. The first time I played, I played with 4 players, and it was a little bit longer. We were still learning the game, but definitely like a little bit more. People are taking your stuff a little bit more often if you're not quick enough.
When Avon first played this game, and I don't know who he played with. If he played with any of you, I'm sorry.
He played with me, yeah.
Okay, he said that game took a really long time, but it shouldn't have.
I agree with Avon. Avon and I are about the same. I think Avon's the same as us. Like we when we play this game for you all, we actually have to slow down a little bit because usually we're like.
We just move. We just go.
Yeah,
and if I feel frozen and I can't decide something, I just do something. I don't like. That's probably why I lose a lot because I would rather just play than sit here and think through things painfully.
Yeah. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, no, not worth it. Let's just see what happens.
For my last action here, I'm going to use last action with my. What is this? What is this called? We said this earlier.
Oh my gosh.
What did we say?
You said ensign.
No, these are ensigns. This is a cadet. A
cadet. There it is. Okay.
So I'm going to use them to heal my ship some.
Perfect.
Erin, your turn.
I also am going to heal my ship.
With the cadet.
With a cadet.
Yeah. Well,
and I think I'm going to heal my little cargo area because it's hurting right now.
It's a legally distinct space travel game.
Yes.
Steve. Like nowhere near the same as Star Trek. It's more like Star Trek.
Star Trek.
All right, so now it's back to me. Even though I don't have any people in my ready zone, if I have cargo that matched, I could do that. Or if I had some other way to do an action, I could do that. And I don't, so I pass.
I also pass.
So then we go to the pass phase. That's fine. As soon as all the players pass, the round is over. Okay, there's a few steps that we need to complete. Not many, I think it's just 3 that we need to complete before we move on to the next one. First one is we're going to, I think you all can see this. Here at the top, it shows you after round 2, each of us got a medal. There we go. And
after round 2, you mean the start of round 2?
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
Yeah.
And then if no one is at this base here, because you can see it matches the same symbol on the back. There we go. If no one's there, this piece comes on the board. Now, if anyone stops there, they get that bonus. In this case, it's being able to move up 1 in each track. Okay?
Right.
If someone had been here, it moves to the beginning of round 3.
Right.
So, and then this passes over to you.
Thank you.
And then all of our guys here, except 3, move into our ready zone. And I will say, when I first played this game, the very first time, I didn't realize it was all of them except 3. I thought only 3 came. So that messed me up. I lost by 1 point.
You won though in spirit.
In spirit, I did.
Okay. Let's see. I have not explored
Exactly,
all the other
Bubba.
ones there.
I hope you're all having a great day. I don't know how next week's going to look. Erin may have to substitute teach, so I might do a solo player game for you all, or
We won't know until
we'll
the day
figure it out.
of.
Someone can come play a game with me, but we'll figure that out on that day. If I play a solo player game, I think I'm going to play the Last Girl, which is like a horror-themed solo player game where you're the last girl in an adventure trying to get away from the baddie. Last girl. What am I thinking? Final girl. Thank you, Bubba. Final girl.
Every time you've said it, I feel like you've said last girl and then corrected yourself.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us girl.
The Last of Us
And I
girl.
feel like that's
Final.
what you're thinking every time. Anyways.
Yeah, solo optional. That's what I'm going to. I need to like have our little image like just erase Erin on it.
Like instead of having somebody fact check us, we just need somebody that fixes subtitles under everything you say that like uses the real word, because we're always like calling game pieces the wrong thing. And
Hey, you be the judge. No, insider scoop here. A lot of times we put a little sticky note behind the camera so we remember certain words.
That's true.
Because
we don't call game pieces by the right. We just don't. Yeah, it's true. I just upgraded one of my ensigns to a commander.
Okay.
By paying 3 medals.
Okay,
So now
great.
this person can allow me to move twice as far by doing 2 actions, or can command a subordinate to like
Of the same color.
of the same color to move into the ready room.
Yeah.
So,
I need to think about my action here.
yeah, doing that means. Well, now, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. And what card do I want to try for next?
Use the other red first. He's not wrong. Use the other red first, Erin, because then you can command it back.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Well, I can't actually command.
Because he can do it, and then the next red can go.
And he can come back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. I thought it, but I was going to let Sean say it.
No,
Unless
you
you
weren't.
need-
You just weren't going to say it.
Unless you need 2
You just
actions
weren't gonna
now.
tell me. I don't need 2 actions now, so
I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm sorry. It was like real space. We're going through hyperspace
I
right
think I'm going to go. I don't need 2 actions because I'm going to actually stop right here for now.
now. Okay.
So there's that. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's my turn.
Make it good.
I'm going to. Yeah, that's right. Camera shake for intensity. You're not wrong.
Did I bump it?
No, it was me like dancing or something. Moving and grooving. Just you get this Zelda lo-fi. It just starts moving and grooving. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and promote my blue tech person. And I'm gonna use them. And I am gonna grab this wanted list one. Put it right there. So when I play this, first off, I'm gonna get an extra victory point for every skull from a pirate I have. But also when I match this down here, I'm gonna be able to repair my ship because the wrenches match up together. Can't really see it there. So I am gonna go ahead and do this one right here. Okay, so that's one of my tech person's moves. And then the thing about these Omega cards is you don't replace them with more Omega cards. You place them with Alpha or Beta cards. So
Stinks.
I know, it stinks. We didn't play that right the first time, which is fine. And then for my next bit, I think I'm going to command my blue guy to come down. And I don't know. Should I? Should I just take one? I'll do that just for later, just in case. We'll see what happens. Move marker mission. Move marker mission.
What?
Move mission. First mission done, by the way.
Oh, what?
Where? 1, 2, 3. Welcome, Luke. Welcome. We're messing something up.
Are we?
I don't know. First mission done. The one triangle thing. This one. This one goes out last because you go from 5 down to 1.
Right.
If that's what you mean.
So we've done 2 missions. So we flipped over 5 and we flipped over 4.
Because then when you get to 1, if you look on the back, it has the reminder for more pirates.
Okay.
Hopefully that's what you mean.
All right, let's see. So I want to go ahead and do this mission where I am. Please and thank you.
Yes, you may.
Pet for the Admiral. Now you're flipping.
Yeah.
Okay. So my blue guy goes here.
Sean, oftentimes we're not good, so I appreciate it.
I know, yeah. I mean, come on. Is there anybody that plays games perfectly? And if they do,
no.
I don't think I want to play games
Oh
with them.
no. Oh, what have I done?
What have you done?
I bumped it a little bit.
Matthew, you need to put the person with the short feet on that side.
Just stand by. Stand by.
Anyways, I'm going to take a damage and get a medal, and then I'm going to use my red guy to go here and get a medal, and then he's actually going to do that again because he is a commander and get me.
What are you doing?
Medal. That.
Oh, because you can do the mission twice. That's right.
What I just looked up because I was
Yep.
like, is that true? Yes, it's true. I get to use them twice.
Perfect.
So I have 3 medals again.
Wow, you have a lot of damage this game.
I do.
That's
it's
okay.
okay. As long as I get rid of them
Yeah, I'm
before
not
the
mad
end.
or anything.
I know you're not.
Really mad. I'm not super mad. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be very happy. I need... Okay. I guess I'm gonna move. Do I want to? I probably need to shoot. I'm gonna shoot a pirate, I guess.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, I'll
Because
shoot.
you have to, because now you have
Right,
that.
I will shoot a pirate, and I will shoot this one. So I will take 1 damage,
That's what I like to see.
and then I get a droid, android, not the phone, and then they get that.
Okay. I am going to.
Yeah, Bub, I'll talk to him for you. It's no problem.
I'm gonna. I wonder if I
So
want
many
to
medals,
upgrade
Erin.
this guy. But yeah, you know what? Why not? After all, why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't I?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Who you get?
Well, I'm gonna upgrade him first and then move him out there.
Okay. Erin, you need to fix your ship. She's fine. She loves it.
What?
It's plenty
Oh,
of-
I am
plenty
fixing
of
my
time.
ship. Yeah,
Plenty
that's
of time.
why I upgraded this guy so I can fix my ship twice, actually.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Reporting for duty.
Yep.
I usually have the Coneheads to fix my ship. They're better at it.
Okay, there we go.
You're done? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move.
That's not how space sounds.
Well, you can't hear in space.
You can actually.
Done?
Yeah.
You're,
Done.
so you're pass? Okay, back
Yep,
to me.
pass.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this mission. So I will use a blue, thank you. And I don't have a yellow, but I can use the droid. The droid works for any color, so they're gonna be a yellow one this time. So I take a damage, that's totally fine. Normal stuff, ships break. And this little symbol right here, next to the damage, I'll show you all up close. That allows me to take one of my crew members that are in the waiting zone and place them in my ready zone. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and move my yellow there. And then I get to move up 2 in the purple track. 1, 2, gives me a medal. Thank you. This guy goes up. This one's too big. He only gets to hang around for 1, so he leaves.
Okay.
And then pass. You're
Who
passing?
went to space more recently?
I guess I've been closer to space more recently because I've been in a plane probably more recently than Erin has. So it's me, and it makes noise. From what I remember hearing, which I had a bad ear, so who knows?
It does make noise. I read that somewhere. No. I'm almost positive that we read that when we were watching The Expanse. And you know how The Expanse like really tried to be super scientific. Hi, Kate.
Oh.
But you could
Kate.
hear things in space, and then we were like, is that true? Can you hear things in space? We always thought you couldn't.
I maybe cheated.
What?
Thank you.
What?
Was yellow my first one? I think yellow was right there. I'm nearly certain that yellow was my first spot.
Oh, I have.
It is. You move the first one in your queue. Thank you. Move the first figure in your queue to the ready room. Rewind it and look on it. And if I'm wrong, I'll switch it out. But I'm pretty sure it was yellow.
Are you done talking about the game?
No.
Okay, Kate, I got a lot of plants from a friend of ours down the street. Actually, I think you've met him, Blake. They moved and they gave me all of their plants that they couldn't move with them. So I have several are like, they really need to be rehabilitated, and others are going strong, and I'm very excited about it. I got one that's illegal to propagate, but they had propagated it, so I have three of their babies.
It's illegal to sell
propagate
it.
and sell it, I think. Yeah. So I have 3 of their babies, and it's
Free
very
plants.
exciting. Yes, free
Yeah.
plants. So exciting. Okay, anyways, back to the game.
It's your turn.
No, I passed.
Oh, back to pass. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use a yellow and shoot this pirate. So I take 1 damage. It gives me 1
Okay, it's the ZZ
droidica.
something or another. Look up ZZ. It's like the black,
Zuzu's petals.
the black ZZ plant.
And I also get that'll give me a droid. So
Okay.
You're
You're not done. Oh, why keep handing it off
I
to
don't
me?
know if
I've
you can-
passed a
oh,
million
I
times.
just keep going.
Yeah, keep going, I guess.
I don't know. I was just excited for you to
We keep going until
hitting it.
we both pass it.
I was
I've
excited
completely passed it.
to-
Yeah. Rave and ZZ, there it is. Yeah. Well, I have several now, and I can't sell them, but nobody said I couldn't give them away, so.
I'm gonna move and I'm gonna go badoink here and grab that. And this goes up there. I get to move up 1 in every track.
Great.
I'm green. Can you green me over there, please?
Yeah, 1. Yeah, I can.
And now I pass.
Okay, great.
So we each get an extra cadet.
Thank
this
you.
next round. This will not go out because I'm in that spot, so we'll go put it there. We'll move all of our people down except the last 3. And this passes to me. But you still don't get a turn.
What?
What?
No, I still don't get a
It
turn.
passes over to me.
That's true.
I'm gonna fix my ship because that's what people do.
Probably a good
That's
idea.
what people do in my
Well,
line of work.
we only have 1 more round after this, and then we'll get negative
very
points
true.
for all of those. So I don't need to take more damage if I can help it.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, the game goes pretty dang quickly. Like, I think we're in the 3rd of 4 rounds. When you have 4 players, like Avon said, it does take a little bit longer, but really, like, there's not a ton you can do. It's just making sure you utilize what you have the ability to do. So,
Let's see.
are you all playing any games tonight? I did just pick up Splendor Duel and was able to play this past weekend. I'm gonna take it to Florida with Ezra and myself. And I think Splendor Duel might be my favorite Splendor that's out there. I mean, I've played the base, I've played Marvel, and I haven't played any of the expansions for the base, the regular game. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
do that.
I'm
What?
sorry to hear that, Steven. He's gonna be working late, so he won't be feeling very sentient. Sentient.
I'm really glad that we all learned something here today, you know? It's like
That's
where in
right.
the world is Carmen Sandiego? Educational programming.
Sean,
It's
it
your turn.
had been on my list for a while. Like, I kept like going back and forth. Like, I know I'm gonna like it. I hear good things.
Splendor?
Splendor Duel, yeah. And then I finally was like, I'm just gonna do it. It was a pretty good sale, and I just went for it, just because I know that Ezra
Yeah.
loves
That's what I was gonna say.
Splendor, and I was hoping he would like this. So it does change a little bit about it. I think that might be. Maybe you and I can play that one day. It's a pretty quick game. Maybe we'll find a couple of those dueling games that like are pretty like quick. We play through some of them, but it's a little different. They have a board that you put all the chips on, and then it kind of goes through like a little like spiral pattern out. And on your turn, you can choose 3 that are in a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. If they all 3 match, your opponent takes what do you call those things?
I haven't
A little
played.
roll of paper that basically gives them like the ability to
Scroll?
roll. It's not what it's called. It's like
Okay,
it's
I don't know.
prestige, I think, something like that.
Okay.
But Yeah, it changed a little bit, but you're still kind of doing the same thing.
Somebody got Gryffindor.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just saying, somebody got Gryffindor.
You're just trying to
You guys missed
play
the
Hogwarts.
conversation earlier. Matt has always been Gryffindor, but he got placed in Ravenclaw, and he's angry about it. Angry. Anyways. Okay.
My turn. My turn.
Yes.
I have not gone yet. No, you just moved there, okay.
Yes, I just moved there. I'm locked and loaded there. Speedy delivery.
I'm working on it.
Sorry, special delivery.
Special delivery. Well,
There's no wrong move.
I know that. Thank you. I know it. There's only just some bad moves, you know? Because I'm going to go ahead and use my blue
Okay.
tech guy, and I'm going to grab this tech right here, which this will allow me to, when I play it, repair some of my ship. So I'll do that. And it gives me 2 victory points at the end of the game. And then I am going to...
You can link your Pottermore account to Hogwarts Legacy. If you do it in the beginning, you get stuff
I don't know if it's
for
Pottermore,
it.
it's the other one.
Is it the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the other one?
Hogwarts, something or other.
Warner
and then
Bros.
I'm going to use my other to command my blue guy to come down. Okay, and my turn is complete.
Okay.
I've only been able to play 1 hour of Hogwarts Legacy, and
I love that I locked myself into a mission that I don't actually have a guy for anymore.
Oh.
I don't know why I did that. I wasn't paying
and
any
you can
attention.
do it. You'll get
No,
the
I
points.
know. It's fine. It's fine. I am going to...
It is the same count, basically. Okay, that's good to know. I'm looking forward to playing at some point.
I'm going to shoot a pirate.
I don't know when it's going to happen. Hey, don't shoot a pirate.
I am
Those guys
gonna
are
shoot a
nice.
pirate,
They're
though.
so kind.
Nope, I'm taking them from you. So in exchange, I get an android, please.
Kate, I did a bunch of tests, all and like official and unofficial, and it was always Gryffindor. Always.
Your turn.
Kate, I'm really glad it finally came.
That's right. I'm sorry they pre-ordered it and you still had to wait for it. That stinks.
I'm gonna go ahead and fix more of my ship. No, I don't need to do that. Fix more of my ship. All right, your turn.
Okay.
I need a paycheck
Okay.
before I buy Hogwarts Legacy.
Well, now
My
I
first
can do
game,
this.
I paid full price for it. Oh yeah, I think a lot of people are saying that same thing.
Now I can do this.
All right,
Because I have an android.
Yep.
So I get a bonus move. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Do we do this now?
Well, I would imagine I finish out my turn.
Okay, we'll wait then.
But, I moved my bonus move. I get to put out a pirate anywhere in the path around me, right?
You get
Double
to
check that.
Put
On the matching route. So I just grab a pirate and put it on the matching route, which is here.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
Kate, I haven't been able to
get
play
to move up any track
at
I
all.
so choose.
Wow, what a card.
Yeah, I know, right? What's gonna help me out the most? I guess I'll do.
Yeah,
this
I won't be
one.
able to play
Okay.
until next week because we're, leaving it all tonight. So, waiting for it to go on sale. You're missing out on the new hotness of it, but you'd rather pay. Yeah, for sure. I totally understand that.
Hey, do I pick this up
Yes.
immediately?
Yeah, you pick it up
It's
and it goes
immediate.
there, and you get. I mean, it's at the end of your turn,
Blur,
so you get that.
blur. Oh, here. Okay.
Hey, I will say, while we're talking about video games, we're trying to do some strategic games, tournaments. Like we just did one for Hogwarts Legacy where we did a trivia night. Winner got a copy of the game. So we're trying to plan ahead here for whatever major release is coming out. So the new Star Wars game is coming out. The new Zelda game is coming out. Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man's will be coming out soon. So we're trying to think of different ways for you all to play games together, but also the winner will get a copy of said game. So I know with the new Tears of the Kingdom game coming out, we're trying to work on like a points-based system where we'll do a race or two in Mario Kart where you have to be Link and you have to be on one of the Zelda, I think there's a bike and there might be a car. We have to confirm that. I can't remember for sure. I feel like the chariot with the horses.
No idea.
We're playing at Hyrule. Winner, like whatever place you get so many points. We'll do Smash Bros where you have to be a Zelda character. You know, we'll do some point system there. And then we're trying to think of one more, maybe like Mario Maker, where I will make a course and we'll do like a time trial. Like whoever gets through the fastest gets X points. And winner will get a copy of the game. We're trying to work out all those details. That's not out until May, so we have a little bit of time. But if you have any ideas and you want to help, let me know.
Make Ezra make the course.
Let me know. Hey, my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a pirate. Right here. Mm-hmm. Take damage. Not right there though. And I get a medal. And I get a cargo. Dope. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's going there. And that's gonna go there. There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Fill up, man.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, it absolutely does, Bubba. One step closer to the LTN button masher invitational. We're gonna figure that out. I need to figure out a way, like, if you don't have a game, like, do you get a buy? Like, is there one round that's just a buy? Like, all right, you didn't do it. Everyone has one buy. Like, your lowest score gets thrown out or something. So if you get a 0, you get a 0. Steven, I allow that, but the mouse is way over yonder. Let me see if I can do it here. Okay, thank you. Twitch didn't like the word twerk, I guess.
What?
They didn't like it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's
Good.
see.
That's really good. We're getting kind of close to the end of round 3 here. You can see we get a little bit more actions as we go on, sort of. Yeah, let them have it. Thanks for hanging out, Steven. Appreciate it. Hope work goes really well.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out.
That's probably it, Kate.
I'm trying to figure out if there's any card I actually want down here. You know what? I might shoot a few pirates sometime. I guess I could take this one. But I guess my question is, like, does this give me in-game points? No, but I guess I get points if I shoot pirates with it.
You gonna be able to shoot pirates in your next turn? Oh, actually, this was something I was trying to do, and we didn't finish it.
And then I told you not to do it.
So now
Pirates are coming out.
Now these all flip back,
Yeah.
and then we put a pirate skull side up on each of these. I'll just do that, or I'll do it too.
We can
And then
both do it.
we do this, and after that we flip them over and we put it on the matching color.
If there's not
no
already a
there.
pirate there, which I don't think there would be on any of these, right? You just got yourself a lot of
Potentially,
pirates
there
to
might be
shoot.
one here.
I can't reach that one. Can you
Oh,
get that
yeah,
one?
absolutely.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to stand up. I'll be honest with you.
No, you're good. I hate standing up for sure.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Okay, now I get to decide what I really want to do in life. Good gracious. Well, I know I need to fix some things. I might as well fix some
Thanks,
things.
Steve. Have a good rest of the day. Thanks for working.
While I think about
Appreciate
my life
you.
choices, right? Okay. Okay, your turn.
All right, I am gonna go ahead and use a medal to convert one of
That's not where that goes.
Thank you. One of my blue guys into a yellow.
Wise. Wise.
And then I'm gonna use my red to move here. I thought about taking Final Girl with me to Florida, but I also thought I probably won't play
You
it.
probably won't play it.
We're taking our Switches. We're gonna play those on the plane. I maybe will play some Mario Kart on the plane. I still have to finish Tunic. I've not finished Tunic because God of War got me like locked in for a good while. I still have Tunic to play.
Well, I mean, I
My
feel
turn.
like you probably want to take mostly like 2-player games if the point is to hang out with Ezra, right?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use these two as a gray action.
Okay.
My 2 cargoes as a gray action, and I'm going to clear up.
Matt is going to Florida because it is Ezra's 13th birthday trip. So our goal is to take all of our kids on a 13th birthday trip. Typically that means driving somewhere and camping. Like Avon and Matt drove up to Niagara Falls and went camping. But because Ezra's birthday falls in the middle of a Midwestern winter, Matt took a bump on one of his flights and got free plane tickets. And so they're going down to Florida instead. They're going to go see the Everglades and drive all the way out to Key West.
I'll do that. What did I just do? Why did I just do that?
He did lose a bet 13 years ago. You did actually, because he did not think that Ezra was going to be born on Christmas. So you did lose
That's
that bet.
true. Yeah, We've never been. So we had free flight because I took a bump, and we had a free Airbnb because
He got fired.
he got fired.
No, he didn't get fired, but he did get let go, and they gave him
Well,
a
from my
gift.
other job, and they gave me the gift.
Yeah.
So. Hey, for some reason, I can't remember why, because I did this. That's right, I did this action. That's why I took it off. It is your turn now.
Okay. I'm just thinking I'm going to use the blue to save myself a negative point at the end of game.
Save the king.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and complete this mission here.
Get fired, but they felt bad about it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And I get that. It was honestly very kind of them. They did not need to do that.
It was kind, and now we're using it to get Matt and Ezra to Florida for
Can you
free.
move me up 4 in the black track, please?
Which is wonderful.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I get.
Why are you counting like I'm not doing it right?
I don't know. I actually can't tell you why. I get to fix once for free, and I will fix
Okay.
this one just in case. And then that goes yonder. My droid goes back up. Just goes down here, and then Erin, is your turn.
It is. Yeah.
Stop.
I passed.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
What did you do? What did you not do?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oops, upside down.
It's fine. It really all worked out for the best, for sure.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous after my my wrist surgery, how it's going to be. I made the mistake, you all. Wait, okay, let me take it back. We have a friend who's actually donating a kidney probably right now.
Yes,
Today.
right now.
He's donating a kidney to a former coworker.
Honestly, usually his wife is in chat right now.
Yeah, so.
But they're instead giving a kidney away right now.
Mrs. Tant, who's usually in chat with us,
Yeah.
her husband is donating a kidney today to a former coworker. And he told me, I went home and I watched some videos of the surgery, and I was like, what?
No, don't
He's
do
like,
that.
oh, actually, it really helped me to see like what they're doing. Like, they go in through the front, and I was shocked by that. I thought they would go through the back for sure, but go through the front to they can spread your abs easier.
Of the kidney?
Of the front of your body.
kidney?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I had
I
no idea.
assumed.
No, my kidney is back here.
I've
Anyways,
seen a lot
so
of Grey's Anatomy.
I took his advice, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look up some photos of this wrist surgery I'm gonna get, and I regret it, to be honest with you.
You don't do that.
There's a lot of moved skin. And it wasn't what I don't know what I was expecting. It was what I was expecting, but it was not at the same time.
It's like how you don't watch videos of births right before you birth a baby. You just go in there
Just don't.
and say, don't tell me. Don't tell me what's going to happen.
You're done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I told him he needs to stay on Key West for the sunset and then drive back in the dark because it is a ridiculously loving thing that he's doing. It's true. It's
really
great.
is.
It's like a coworker that he hasn't really had any contact with for years, but they're still like connected on Twitter, and he just saw that his wife needed a kidney.
Yeah, well, they needed a match. They couldn't find a match.
And
he was a match.
he's a match. It's
You
amazing.
passed, I passed.
All right.
Yeah, it's super cool. Move your people down.
Okay.
This one goes back out. This one is gone forever. The first player marker passes to you.
Okay.
And that we are in the 4th round.
This is it.
The 4th and final round.
This is
everybody.
it.
Super generous. Hey, if you just want to stop and take a quick moment to pray for Erin, that'd be fine.
Yes.
He's a super generous guy. Super
And
great
you can
guy.
find a link to actually support him and his family if you would like to.
Yes.
There is definitely a link on my Facebook page. If you're friends with me, you can go give them some support.
Exactly, Bubba.
The surgery is covered, but there's a lot of recovery time and
Right.
travel and stuff.
His
involved.
surgery's today. My surgery is a week from Friday.
Yes.
So I'll be
Yeah.
down in Florida until this weekend for a couple, for a little while, and then coming back normal-ish week until Friday morning. So
That's
slice and
livers,
dice.
Bubba. That's a livers, not kidneys you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Total difference. Yeah, it's a 6-month recovery for sure. No, mine's supposed to be 6 weeks, so we'll see about that. You moved all your people down?
So here's what I'm doing. I really want to get over here and get this guy.
Okay.
Because it's 7 points.
Sure, I actually didn't see that.
I'm gonna move there because I get 4 moves with that guy.
Yeah.
What do the kidneys do? Absolutely nothing. You don't need them to survive. They filter your blood. They take out all the impurities. They help you pee. That's what happens. They're like human Pokemon cards.
My turn?
I don't know what that means because I don't know what Pokemon cards do.
Basically, yeah. Kidneys filter out your filter stuff.
Yep.
Filter your blood. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this guy.
You can't have ibuprofen anymore after you donate a kidney.
Is that true?
Yeah, he can't have ibuprofen the rest of his life. It's true.
We decided that you can do more than one upgrade, right?
Yes, we decided you could. It's true. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and move.
Advil's your favorite of everything. Can he take ozone? What's ozone? I mean, I know what the ozone is. I don't know what that means.
Ozone's just air.
Don't know what that is. You're done?
Yeah, all done. I don't feel great about my last turn here.
I would like to save a planet, please.
Same.
And I'm gonna
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
save the cheerleader, save the world. I am going to.
And whatever happened to that show? It's so good. Peter Petrelli.
It was really good.
So is that a no-go on you giving your kidney? Oh, Kate, yeah. Kate,
yeah.
you can have Kate's. Kate's
She
hurt.
really likes Advil, so he'll
Kate's
never.
hurt, so you can have hers. She probably would actually enjoy you
Yeah.
taking one.
It's homeopathic. Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
No
I know
idea.
they have like ozone machines that clean things in your house.
That's a kidney. It's a human kidney, yeah. It's a
Okay. I get myself another android, even though I spent an
I
android.
feel like, Erin, you are pulling away this game.
No, I'm not.
Pulling away
I
with
don't
this
feel
game.
that way at all. I want to move up one on the brown track there, and I want to have a medal, please and thank you.
Yes, you may.
Yes, I may. Then this guy goes back
Okay.
because I used
Thanks
him.
for your service. Yeah.
And then these guys go back, and now I got myself another card. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this mission right here because it's also 7 points. I need to keep caught up with you. 3.
4, 3. Okay.
So I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to. It's my only blue guy. It's fine. I could
Do
actually.
what you need to do, man.
I can do it twice, or can I command the first person too? You think? What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't have
You
any.
can only command the person that matches your person.
Oh, right.
So no.
Ignore all damage. Move up 3 in the black track, please.
And which means you got this card.
What does it say?
Around the planet with the highest face-up triangle tile, each route with no pirates gets one.
Highest face up would be this one. So
Bunch of pirates there.
that it doesn't have to match color, right? I'm just flip
It just says each route
There you
with
go.
no pirates gets one. So
You get my body in there. Okay, and then I get a medal, and I get to move up one of my choice. Oh man, I'm actually super disappointed with everything.
I'm sorry. I think you're doing well.
Thank you.
You're much farther ahead on the tracks than I am, so you're gonna get quite a few.
Okay,
points
so I get to
from
move
that.
up one of my choice. Which is the right one to move up in? Probably this one right here. I'm not pink, so
No,
not
you're
not
not
that
pink.
one.
Don't do it.
Not pink again.
You get to move up one.
One and
Well,
anyone
here you
choose.
could fix and get something if you move up.
Yeah, but I really,
And there you'll get an extra victory point if you move up.
I really need the ability to shoot everything.
You can't do that. You won't be able to.
Okay, I'll move over there. Well,
You'd rather fix or get a victory point. You're at the end of the game.
I guess I'm
Either
not,
way,
yeah, I'm not, go ahead and
fixing
move
gets
me
you a
up.
victory point because you get rid of a damage.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
And I get to get a cargo. There's that.
I can't use this android for anything but a mission, right?
Correct.
Because he doesn't do rooms.
Correct. You'll
So
want to use
he's
the mission.
worthless.
No, you wouldn't do mission.
No, I know.
Did you already
That's
flip
fine.
the tile? Yes, you did. Ow. I'm cramping here.
All right, I'm gonna
Chad, if you needed my kidney, I
Go
would give
here.
you one.
with that guy.
I mean, just let me know.
All right, your turn.
Do you need a kidney?
I feel like we would know if Chad needed a kidney.
Just tell me if you do or not, okay?
I hope to never need blood or a kidney because I have the
gonna make this guy
rarest
red.
blood type, which means nobody matches me. I should be banking my own blood for the future.
Should. I'm moving.
We have extra refrigerators. We can make that happen.
Yeah, let's freeze it up.
It's not weird.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
I don't feel super great about my last turn here.
Well,
You got a
what
lot
are you
going
gonna
on
do?
there. You got a
All
lot
right.
to
What
learn.
is my blood type? I'm O negative.
O negative.
Yeah. Okay. And then my android's gonna do that mission for me.
My good
I'm
buddy.
gonna move one up on the brown track over there.
You get yourself a medal.
Get myself a medal. That's fantastic. Also get myself one
Some
of these.
cargo. S cargo.
My cargo. Okay. There you go. And got myself that mission. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a pirate. Take 1 damage. And I will get a cargo and a medal.
Did you say your blood type is poo positive? That's perfect. You have a hard time matching that
Ugh.
one, Kate.
Ugh. I really needed a yellow.
You're doing great.
I needed a yellow.
That's all right.
Okay,
You good?
I'm so good.
Okay.
Gross, Kate.
So if I shoot that guy, I get a medal and cargo, but I take a damage.
We're in like the end game here, folks.
I know, I'm trying to do a calculation about what the
I don't feel great for what it's worth.
best move for me to do is.
If you're just joining us, this is Starship Captains from CGE, and we both really enjoy it. I
Yeah.
think this will probably become a pretty normal game we bring out when people come over, or maybe when we just play games together.
I'm just gonna take care of my damage so that I don't
do
lose
whatever you
victory
want.
points.
Yeah, do
That's
whatever
what
you
I'm
want.
doing. So I took care of 2 damages because I used him twice. Okay.
Okay, so 1 victory point, -5 victory points. I can get down to -4. It won't really matter.
It might matter.
I mean, it's either going to be this is 1 victory point together, or I can use these to clear one.
Look how you have 8 victory points for those skulls.
I'm going to go ahead and do it because I just don't want to.
Killing it.
I don't want a broken ship, you know.
I just do not think that I won this game here.
Okay, my turn is complete. Erin. All right, I'm gonna grab a pencil. Ooh, duh, son of a bee sting.
Don't
Sorry, everyone.
Stop cussing.
Stop puking. There we go.
Did you kick it again?
Oh, yeah, sure
Oh
did.
my gosh. It's like right there. This is a bad choice.
Well, I tried to.
watch your feet.
I had to
Watch your
like
feet.
raise it, the
Okay.
bar, but make the.
You really
it's-
do need to
it's
raise
like-
the bar.
Yeah, raise the bar. Hey, pass.
Pass.
Pass. We're in the end game now.
I could technically do a blue, but I don't want to, right? I don't have anything that would help me.
I don't know.
Nah.
Okay,
Nope, okay.
We are gonna go ahead and add up our scores. Erin, add up your mission cards.
Mission cards.
With or without a calculator, your choice. There's no
I always
shame
use a calculator
there's
when
no
I'm
shame
live
in your game.
because I would rather use a calculator than like get it wrong.
So
and
many
feel
more,
dumb.
so many less points than I had last night. That's for sure.
Good.
I shot more.
That was your problem. So many fewer points here too.
You too. I think last night I had 26 and you had 23.
24. Never mind.
Whew.
Okay. 6.
Okay. And then we look at the tracks over here.
No, did I add that? Hold on.
You go and
See,
do
I can't even
12,
add right with a
13,
calculator.
14.
I know.
17 plus 7 is 24. 17 plus 7 is 24. You're good.
Okay.
All right, so now we look at all the tracks that I guess I'll go back to the top cam. Look at all the tracks that we have gone up in. Erin, you have, and each of these sections,
No.
like this is 10,
Why am I?
22, 24.
Okay. Why am I adding wrong in my head?
10 plus 12, 22, plus 2 is
24.
24.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
We got it. So we look at every little section here is a certain amount of victory points. So I have 1, 2, 3, is that 3? 4, 5, 6. And Erin, you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That does not help me.
Does not help me either, though.
Omega cards, I get 1 victory point for every skull I have. So 4, 5, 6. Do you have any?
No.
No
That's
no tech cards. You played a different game.
I know. I did. Yeah.
And then we do a point per commander, per android, and per skull. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have 1, 2. Is that right?
Yeah. Nope.
2?
Per skull,
3.
2.
Yep,
3. Yeah.
And then we get a half a point for every metal and cargo. I have 1.
So I have 2 points.
Sorry. No, you have 1 point. Oh, 2 points. Sorry. And then -1 for every damage. I have -4.
-2.
-2. You want to use your calculator? And
No, because apparently I'm not good at calculating.
Just use your calculator. It's fine. You're good, Sean. We're just getting to the end here. It's going to be very close. I actually don't know. I maybe pulled it out by a couple.
Oh my gosh, you got a lot of points though.
45?
45.
Is that right? Add it again.
Add it again.
Erin's having a hard time.
I'm having such a hard
She
time.
needs to go back to the old PC games that we talked about earlier.
Oh my gosh. No, yeah. A 37. That seems more likely.
Do you want me to add it
-4. You can add it if you want to,
Let's
but
try it one more
37 makes
Let's try it one more
sense to
time.
me.
I actually liked 45 better. Third time's a charm. 19
I think I
plus
started
12
with something on the screen.
Plus 6 minus 4 equals 33. Is that what I had the
yeah,
second
that's what I had the
too?
second time. Yeah.
I like this roll
I think
a whole lot
I
better.
started with something on the screen
28.
when I started typing.
30. You have 31
28
points.
plus. Ugh! Are you serious?
I think so.
I don't trust you. Yeah, you're right.
Minus
31. Dang, I lost by 2 points.
33 to 31. Chad, you're not wrong, and we know this about ourselves. Like we know that like
Gosh.
we're not good at
So bad.
math and things, especially when you're like doing math in front of people,
When
like
you're
on the interweb.
when your brain's not on it.
All couple dozen of you, several dozens.
There are dozens of us.
Yeah. Hey, that was a fun game. I really liked it,
That was fun.
and we
I do
should
like
play it again sometime.
We should. Not this week though, because you're
Not
leaving.
this week. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're going to do a raid here in just a bit. Like I said earlier, no Beard Bros tomorrow unless Bubba finds another beard replacement for me because I won't be around.
Sure. I replaced Bubba one time, many moons ago, on Beer Bros.
That's right.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to blow you away. It looked like he was running away with it.
I thought he was running away with it too. So
That last round, I didn't get what I needed. It didn't work out to what I needed, and your 7-point card forced me to get a 7-point
I know.
card.
I was counting on getting the cards
Yeah.
and you focusing on pirates, but you just you got that 7-pointer. You
Yep.
got
So,
it.
like I said, Bubba says no sir, no Beard Bros tomorrow. Enjoy your morning. Find someone else on Twitch to watch. Tell them LTN sent you and that we love them and Jesus loves them. But Friday at 12 Eastern time, Kate, Bubba will be in their respective locations.
Not here,
Not here.
But here on
here on
Twitch.
Twitch, right? Doing Free Play Podcast. And then Saturday morning, Matt and Mo will be giving you the morning show. So come and hang out. I think it's 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. I'm always like really surprised when they're live already. So maybe it is 8. Yeah, Free Play will be a thing. And make sure if you're not subscribed already, not subscribed. You just follow us. I don't need your subscriptions. Just give us a follow. If you're not a part of our Discord, please join that. !Discord in the chat. We'd love to hang out with you, play games with you. We're doing a thing called the arcade, which we kind of did before. We're trying to change it up a little bit. Like when you were a little kid, maybe not you necessarily.
Not me.
Others of you would go to the arcade and play games together with friends or strangers, or you would watch people play games if you didn't bring any money. So we're trying to make a space in our Discord where you can go and play games with people, or go and watch people play games, or just go and be and hang out. So join our Discord, join that. If there's a game you want to play and you want someone to play with you, put it out there. Let them know, because chances are someone will play with you. Or maybe you're playing Hogwarts Legacy and you just want to stream it on Discord. Go for it. Have people hang out with you. That's cool.
Yeah.
No problem. But yeah, also we have podcasts. I mentioned that earlier. You can go to our website, lovethatnerd.com, and you can find all those there. If Facebook's more of your jam,
We are there too.
do Facebook. Hey Asia.
Hey, Asia.
We're just wrapping up. You're
Just
made,
in time.
Just made it to the end. We are going to do a raid. Who we're raiding you? I don't know. I'm going to find out in just a minute here. But please give your love. Give them a follow. Subscribe if you're able. But let them know that Jesus loves them and that LTN sent you there. We do all this, like I said, because we want you to know Jesus loves you. And we think that's really important for you to know. If you want to talk more about that, please let us know. You can email me, matt@lovethatnerd.com. Find me on Discord. Find me on Facebook. Erin's around too.
I'm around.
And we'd love to chat more with you about that. But thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for your rule clarification. Looks like Bubba's got a raid going. So
Awesome.
Please hang out. Tell Steve hi. I'm not sure what he's playing, but yeah, love you all. We'll smell you later. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.